All right, whatever. That didn't work. Well, I'm super excited to be here. I was going to demo our mobile workflow solution, but many of you guys have actually seen it. We're partnered with one of the leading telematics companies out there, Platform Science. So they showed you a brief demo of that. The other thing that I was going to demo is our data extraction. Before I begin, I really want to thank the FreightWaves team. It's been an incredible experience being here. It's super well run, and they've been really gracious and helpful. Brief background about us and our company. We actually started from humble beginnings. One of my good family friends is being groomed to take over a family business. And that family business is a flatbed trucking company in Oroville, California. And one of the biggest risks to his business is cash flow. It takes a long time for him to get paperwork back from drivers and then to create an invoice to essentially send out to his shippers. He approached me. He had a lot of ideas about how to bring tech into his company. Joining him, I spent about 9 months in Oroville, California, learning a little bit about the business, learning a little bit about the challenges he had as a flatbed trucking company. And what I learned was that an inordinate amount of time was being spent on manual data entry. He had all these proof of deliveries, and it took him a long time, and it took his company a long time to punch this information back into his accounting system, to his TMS, to his ERP, and it costed a lot of money. And so I assembled a team of really great engineers, and we spent about a year developing a solution that would help get documents from drivers and also automate the data collection side of that. So I'm going to quickly jump in to our demo. Can somebody light up the demo? Cool. So what we have here is a standard bill of lading, nothing too special. On the right side, we have the image of it. On the left side, we have the data that's extracted from it. One of the cool things that we're really excited about is that a lot of the data that's on bill of ladings, proof of deliveries, are stored in a tabular format. And a lot of that data gets ignored. A lot of that data takes a long time to enter. Sometimes it's on one page, sometimes it's on multiple pages. And we've developed a solution that can extract that information. So here we have the cargo that's on the truck. And if I click on the table, it's going to show me the information that's extracted from that table. One of the things that we're also really excited about is handwriting detection. So here I've scribbled, make something people want. And if I zoom in here to that carrier info, you can see that I'm able to extract that data, make something people want. I'm going to give you kind of a peek under the hood of how we make that happen. So everything we have is a template. And you see here there's an image of a document with funny orange boxes. Those funny orange boxes correspond to regions of the document that we're interested in extracting data from. So if I zoom in, you'll notice that there's this big thing that says doc. And if I hover over doc, on the right side, a corresponding label for doc shows up. So let's say that I want to extract some new information, and it's on this region of the table. I basically drag and drop, and I'm able to select the value that I want to assign to that region. So really simple, really easy to use. Funny story, when we first deployed the solution, it didn't go so well. It was very much like a first date. Really rocky, really messy, at least the first date with my wife. We learned. And one of the biggest learnings was that we didn't appreciate the environment with which these documents were being submitted back from. A lot of times it was fax machines. Carbon copies don't do great on fax machines. Drivers were texting raw photographs back to the back office. A lot of the times the paperwork was ripped, damaged. The drivers didn't take the pictures straight. So our algorithms didn't do well. So we went back to the drawing board, And we ultimately decided that we needed a machine learning approach. So here, I have a document that I just took in my hotel room. I ripped up the corner, I crumpled it up, and I ran it through our processing engine. And it was still able to pick up the information from that document. So really robust, really meant for an enterprise level. We can do about 1,000 documents a minute. I think the common theme between all of us in this room is that we really believe in the value of the further digitization of the supply chain. But I think before that can happen, we have to solve a fundamental problem. Data is exchanged and socialized in this industry on paper. It's the easiest thing to communicate with. It's the de facto API of the logistics industry. And where we firmly sit is we hope to enable the further digitization by working with paper, being able to extract information that is offline and moving it online. We have a kiosk. If you guys want to come play with our technology, do some handwriting, do some templates, please visit us, and thank you for your time.